So I played almost 100 hours in New World Closed Beta, and here's my review for this game. So before I try New World, I thought the game pretty bad. Combat is slow, the character not having fantasy side, it's only human. They don't have any other race. But I give it a try, then unexpectedly I like it a lot. And now I cannot wait to play this game, but we need to wait until 28 September. And yeah, I will cover some basic content that New World offered that I experienced in closed beta. Okay, first there's a faction in New World, three faction. Marauder, it's like military syndicate. It's like Illuminati, and Covenant is like Holy Man. You only can choose one faction, but you can change it later. And the cooldown for changing a faction is around 3 months, if I remember correctly. In open world, you can PvP with other faction, but if only they in PvP mode and you also in PvP mode. And the faction also can contest territory for some benefit. And who owns a territory will control or will manage the town progression. Okay, moving on, there's character progression. First we have attribute. So basically there's 5 attributes in New World for your character that will improve your damage into some specific weapon. Strength for melee weapon, dexterity more likely for ranged weapon and mobility weapon such as rapier, musket and bow, intelligence for magic weapon, fire staff, as gauntlet, and focus for healer, and last is constitution for health pool. And this attribute also will buff your life skill. If you hit a bracket in your attribute, let's say 50 point in your strength, you will get bonus like this 5% damage to melee weapon and 10% mining speed, so it buff your combat and also your life skill called as trade skill in this game. And per level you will get 3 points for your attribute, and some gear also have attribute on it. And you also can reset your attribute in case you want to change your build, or if you want to leveling your life skill, you can respect it, you can reset it, but it costs some currency. Next we have trade skill or life skill. It's divided into 3 categories. First, gathering, you can gather raw material such as ore, wood, stone. And refining, you can process it into higher level material or into ingots, wood into lumber. And last, we have crafting. We can make weapon, armor, food, potion from that material. The current cap level for trade skill is 200. In my opinion, they should give us more information where to get the material for making the items, because right here if I want to make tier 2 potion, it's only say it's a magical region, and it's don't tell us the exact material that we need and where to get it. Okay, next we have weapon mastery. So we can use any weapon in the game, but it have weapon mastery on it. Basically, if we use, for example, hatchet, we will get XP on hatchet mastery, and we can put our mastery point into the weapon talent. Yeah, currently the cap level for mastery weapon is 20, so we have 19 points to put into the talent tree. And yeah, there will be many builds in one weapon that people make. It can be for PvP, PvE, siege, etc. And also we can respec it, but it costs some currency. Okay, so I will talk a little bit for combat. So I said I thought the combat pretty slow. It's kinda slow, but don't get me wrong, it's really feel great, and it feel real. When you hit enemy, you can really feel you hit them, and you can use two weapon in the combat. You can swap your weapon in between. There's three active skill that you can use in one weapon, so basically you can use six active skill. So far, the most enjoyable content that I experience in New World Class Beta is PvP. So yeah, it's really feels great, man. There's also a dungeon in this game. You need a key to entering the dungeon. It's called Expedition in New World, and also there's Siege War, 50 versus 50 player. It's happened when a faction attack the other territory. I tried once Siege War, and it was fun. There's also a point rank at the end of the war. It's calculated by damage, heal, kill, and death. There's also corrupted system in this game, so the environment will get corrupted, and we cannot gather if the players get corrupted. And there's also invasion and outpost rush. Sadly, I don't participate in that content, so I cannot give my opinion on that. So that I can share about my experience in New World Cross Beta. I really hope New World can be a long-term MMORPG. So that's all. Thanks for watching.